Oh, hello friends. Thanks for popping by. It's Monday afternoon and I am about ready to do a little tutorial for you. It's super simple, I promise. And as usual, I'm assuming that most of you have already made these hidden paperclip little booklets type things. I've made them in the past, probably 2 or 3 years ago, but I forgot all about them. You know how that goes. And I happened to be watching Mimi's Keepsakes. I hope that's what it's called, her channel. I'll link her below, but she recently did a little tutorial on one of her 100 days crafting tutorials, and she made these. So I thought I felt inspired to make some for my current journal I'm making, the Country Kitchen Journal. And so I thought you guys might want to just craft along with me. This won't take long. It's not going to be a very long video. I have to show you, first of all, I just got in from a walk with my dog. His name is Otis, and I love him to bits. Anyways, we had a beautiful walk today. Got home, and in the mailbox was, it cracks me up. I don't know if any of you belong to Instant Ink. It's a wonderful program. They deliver your ink. It's completely affordable. And they're a fantastic company to deal with. But look, I just got to say, so I had 2 in my shelf. And I received these 3 today, 2 tricolors and a black and white. That's how prompt they are. That's how good you're taken care of as one of their customers. So they obviously anticipate how much I print, but I always have a stack of inks that they deliver, which is a wonderful perk. I'm not going to lie. Excuse me, I'm just going to quickly put them in my shelf. Oops, sorry about that. I'm just putting them in my shelf here. Yeah, so I just put a new one in today, so you guys can see I've got a lot of ink. Okay, that was a little sidetrack there. So as some of you know, I'm making a country kitchen journal. I'm excited about it. It's a design team project for SS Digital Studio, Banya. I'm only in the early stages of this, but I thought, if I'm going to do some hidden paper clips, why not do some for the journal? So let's get at it. So all you need, I did a little prep work because I don't like to bore you guys with all the cutting and the choosing of paper and this and that and the other thing. So these are the 4 I've already made. I've put them on my Instagram. I don't know if some of you have already seen this, but aren't they lovely? I used coffee dye paper. And so what you're going to do is you're going to clip it onto your page. Well, let's do that right now. I'll show you what you're in for. Move these aside. So let's just say we've got this paperclip booklet. Let's see, where will I put this gem? Perfect. Well, no, see, this is the left side. So I'm going to have to find a page that I can do it on this side. So let's for now put her here. So the paper clip, as you can see, is right here, and it's attached beautifully. Or not beautifully, but securely, shall I say. And there it is. So there's your hidden paperclip booklet. So you take whatever page you're using for your front. It can be anything. It can be scrap paper. It can be writing paper. It can be whatever you want. And there is your plethora of journaling spots. So super cool, hey? I love it. I love these little booklets. So let's put these in my journal right now. So let's go to signature number 2. This is a right clip side. So when you're doing them, keep in mind what side of the page you might want. You know what? There's blue here. Let's put this one here. I've made a few different sizes. I also used light paper. I didn't want these to be very heavy in my journal. But you can make them out of cardstock. You can make them out of whatever your little heart desires. But I think that looks nice there. Plus you get some of the blue from the back cover. And there's your pages to write on. You're not taking up any room on the actual page of your signature. Okay, signature number 3. Let's see. So we have this one. Again, it's a little bit narrower. Excuse me. Let's see, where do we want want this, babe? How about, well, you know what? You could even stick it here and it slips in the pocket. For the sake of time, let's just do that. I'm going to put this one here. And it fits in this little pouch here. Stick it up to the top. No, you know what? That's not a good idea. Let's not do that. Let's just put it here for now. Okay, so there we have it. You're going to flip up. There's your writing spots. And the last one here, let's find a good spot. Is it left side? So it's the left side of the page. And I like this little idea right there. So I'm going to put it right here for now anyways, just for the sake of showing you what you can do with them. So there you have it. So if you're interested, so here's a different sized page. I guess it was just a little offcut from the torn pages and I didn't want to throw it out, so I decided to use it. So let's make some together. So I did, like I said, I did a bit of prep work. So let's do the first one. So basically this is the sheet. I did a little printing. I printed from the kit. I printed one just after lunch of one of the printables, and then I printed on the back. You can see my ink was running out, which because it's the back flip, it doesn't matter to me, but I did change my ink since then. It should look like that. But I thought let's do a plainer one. And so whatever size you're going to use, make sure you've decided what's going to fit on your page. So then I tore out this and I folded up the top. You want a place for your paper clip to go. So let's put the paper clip on. So I'm gonna, one of the tricks to this is turn it around. Now decide which side of the page you're gonna put this clip, but I'm gonna use, I think, I'm gonna do the right side of my journal again. So for the back flipped, for the back flip over here, you want the smaller part of your paper clip to be at the back. Okay, so what am I doing here? Let's think. Okay, I'm already forgetting this. Oh my word. I apologize, you guys. Okay, here we go. So, no, it doesn't open up. What am I doing wrong here? Why is this not coming to me? I just made 4 on the weekend. Maybe it, oh, okay, well maybe, that's right. So you got to do it on the inside. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now that I've confused you, I'm very sorry. What you're going to do is you're going to clip the paper clip on the inside of your little flap. You need to have this flipped over so that you have a place to secure it and to flip it open so that you can use your writing pad part. So there you go. Get your piece of paper size, put your paper clip on whatever side of the flip you want. Do it only on the inside flip. Put the littler part on the outside. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely not doing this properly. You want the smaller part on the inside. Oh dear, work with me, you guys. The second one will go smoother. You want the larger part of your paper clip on the outside so that you're going to be able to clip it to more of the page in your journal. Okay, let's get that little piece aside. Now you're going to take whatever amount of pages you want, of any type of pages you want. I used coffee dyed pages in the other ones that I showed you, but this one is just from an old pad of paper I found at the thrift store. I tore it down. I'm going to use 4 pages. Now here's the ticket. You want the back page to be, you want to take one of your pages and you want to measure it so that it's a little shorter than the flap of your booklet. Okay, so make sure you size that. You take the other 3 pages, make sure that the measured page that fits inside your flap is the one at the back. And then you're gonna stagger your pages, or you're not. You could leave them all the same size, but I like to stagger the pages. That's what Marnell did in her on her channel too, and I thought that was cute. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up, and you're going to use the back page. That's the one you've already made sure is going to fit. So when you've got your pages where you want them to look like they're going to fit, they can be staggered like that. These are really thin pages, so they're a little awkward to work with, but turn it over. Keep your thumb in the spot here. Grab your scissors. And then just cut at the top of your back page so that you're certain they'll all fit. Just like that. Okay, so then turn it over. Oh, and I should have had my stapler here. Sorry. Taking my dog for a walk has thrown my little routine here. But so I'm going to go grab my stapler, and I'm going to staple all along the top here. 2 staples. Excuse me, guys. I don't have this staple usually sitting close by because it's, or stapler, because it's the long one here. My Tim Holtz tiny stapler went kaput on me. I wasn't very happy about that, but so I'm going to do 2 little staples, one at this side and one at the other side. And it doesn't really matter how perfect it is because they're not going to really see it. So turn it over. Make sure, what I like to do is make sure that you are gluing the side with the back of the staple against the flap, because that's, you know, when you open it up this way, you don't necessarily want to see the back of the staple. So line it up a little bit. These don't have to be perfect, by the way. Mine are clearly not. And I'm just going to use, some of you have hot glue guns. I do not have one. So I'm going to use my 3-in-1 just because I want to make sure that, because of the paper clip, I want to make sure the paper clip doesn't go anywhere and stays secure on the booklet. So I'm going to line up the booklet. Make sure it's like that, butt it up there, and fold her over. Just make sure that, give it a minute to dry. I'm sorry, this was so confusing for you guys, I'm sure. Oh my goodness, but let's do the second one and it'll go smoother. Because they're not hard. I know I made it look difficult. So this is it. You're going to open it up. Make sure you're in here. And there are your journaling spots. Simple dimple. And they're staggered. Again, you don't have to stagger them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little bit of embellishment in the front, on the front, for some eye-catching appeal. And I'm going to keep it, you know, in the theme of my journal. You could really embellish these, but I don't want it to be too heavy, so I'm keeping it nice and simple. These tags are not part of the kit, actually. I was going through my files with all my kits that I've purchased over the last few years of everybody's creative talents in their Etsy shops, and I saw this page of labels that actually suit this particular kit, so I'm using it. There we go. Self-serve kitchen, open 24 hours, and isn't that the truth? Okay, there we have the first one. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Now, let's hope this one goes smoother. Okay, here's a more narrow one. And remember to fold over the top flap, turn it over, and the smaller part of your paper clip is going to go on the inside of the flap. There we go. Now this is how easy it really is. It's supposed to be. So there we have, paper clip is in place. What side do I want? Maybe let's do the other side. No, we'll do the left side. Let's do that. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to set this aside for a minute. I did some pre-tearing. I wanted to make sure these fit. See, They're just about as wide, but not quite. I like to have a little bit of the border showing. And I already took the one page to make sure it's going to fit. So this one's going to go on the back of my little cluster of paper here. And line them up. Again, these sheets are so thin, they're just very awkward to work with. So I'm going to line them up. I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to cut it right here at the length of my back page. Okay. So now we know they're all going to fit. Now let's stagger them up here. 1, 2, and 3. So, oh, wait a minute. I didn't stagger them. Silly me. Well, we can still do that. Let's do that. You know what? Yeah, let's do that right here. I feel like I've flubbed this up again. I'm probably going to delete this video because is it even going to work? Okay, it works. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't do enough tutorials, clearly. But I'm hoping you guys are following along. And if you're not, I absolutely apologize. And maybe what I should advise you, instead of doing this video with me, look, link onto Mimi's keepsakes, and you will see how simple this is. She goes through and does a whole pile of them. Oh, you wait. Okay, now we're going to glue. Remember, the back of your booklet, you're going to put the back of the staples against the flap. You don't have to, but that's just what I would suggest, and it's what I'm doing. And I'm using this strong glue so that the paper clip stays in place. You could even sew. You could sew these. Oh, that would be beautiful and nice as well to sew them in, but and then we'll find a spot in my journal to put these. This glue's oozing out a little bit, probably used just a little too much. Overkill. Okay, I think it's nice and secure. Let's see if we got this right. Oh, yep, perfect. Okay. You could also decorate the inside of the flap too. So then I took a label again. I'm going to put the lines are going to go this way just because. And that's going to go there. I'm having so much fun making this journal. I've always wanted to do a kitchen journal. I've just never gotten to it, and I was invited to do a design team project, and this is the kit I chose, and so here we are. In this kitchen, we make messes and memories. Now, I could do the lines this way. Yeah, I'm going to do the lines proper. I didn't do them here this way because I wanted the width of it. Let's put this on. Whoops. What y'all working on? Hopefully you're doing something crafty today. All right, let's, nope, sorry, I was going to put it this way, wasn't I? I like to put a piece of embellishment at the bottom just so that it weights it down as well. So we have some journaling spots on the front. We have some journaling spots in the back flip side of the page and a few pages here. Super fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's put these in the journal. Now, let's see. I want to show you the front. Look at this, you guys. I don't know if some of you will have seen a previous video, but I was gifted this it's like a chipboard. It was just the gray. For me, I'm pretending it's like a pantry. So I added a bit of the paper from the kit itself just to bring in some continuity. And I put a hinge on it, and it's like the pantry opens. And we have a layered tag with one of the tags in it, and I altered just a simple little envelope using some of the kit pages, Grandma's Kitchen Made with Love, and a conversion chart or on the front of the envelope that opens up, and I put one of my vintage cookbooks that I bought this weekend, and I added a couple recipes in there and some little ephemera tags just on the inside of the flap. I thought that was an interesting way to start the journal. Anyways, okay. So let's put this maybe nearer the back. So it goes on the right side of the page. Let's see. Why not put it right near the back though? That would be kind of a fun little oh yeah moment where there's another little treasure to find. So I'll put that one there for now. I'm sure I'll change my mind. And let's put, this one is on the right side of the page. Let's find a contrasting. Now that looks nice. So for now, I'll just put it here. But just to give, oh, there's one there now. But just to give you guys an idea, actually, let's find a different spot here. This one here. Okay, let's do it here. So they just slide on really nicely. I usually work on the right side of the pages for most of my, there, isn't that pretty? Just another little eye-catching gem where you can do some journaling, another journaling spot. So that's it. Well, I hope I haven't confused you too much today. I apologize if I have, but I did want to just quickly show you this cute little treasure crafty idea to put in your own journals, hopefully. So thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. I will be back soon as I progress through this gem of a journal, and I will see you soon. Bye for now, everybody.